Alright, you guys. So y'all basically have to tag along. This point in time, this what it look like getting it together. And of course, I didn't get off work. I done got the kids dropped off. Now I have an appointment before I get into the paperwork and handling business later. But me and Josiah are hanging out, and I'm gonna jump back into where I was at earlier. As soon as yeah, come on. Okay. Now we're ready. Safety first. Let's see that tail bit. See if I pull out. Yes, I got a big bowl of unnatural that I'm gonna eat because I'm eating breakfast from milk. Turn, turn. So that's something I don't do when I go to work at night. I still try not to snack. I still try not to eat a whole lot of junk and stuff. If I do take a snack, I try to make sure it's fruit meal. Turn. But if I'm really hungry, then I just try to push through it. That's how I've been losing weight and maintaining is sticking to my schedule, my track schedule. How I'm eating 5 meals a day. Breakfast at 8, snack at 10, lunch at 12, snack at 3, and then about 5 no later than 6. And just not eating the rest of the night. Even if I am hungry, I give it a thought. And I try to, feed to the word. Try to seek God. His fulfillment. So that I have mind over matter and because it's all my control and how you think about it. I fall back into like fasting and praying if I want to eat late or I want to snack. Now, if it's more so of a craving because the time of the month or it's just been a stressful day, I feel overwhelmed. I do reward myself. I may have something sweet, but I just don't overdo it. I have a small portion of it, but it satisfies me. I'm not fighting the urge of eating something that I want. And then two, um, it's comfort, and we do find comfort in food. That's why a lot of us just eat. But you just have to practice. So just how you learn how to eat, you have to learn how to control what you eat, how much you eat, and when you eat it. That's it. It's not hard. It's not about dieting. It's really about just watching what you eat, how much you eat, and when you eat. And then you can lose weight and maintain. And I'm really grateful for myself. I'm very proud of me. And then, so, we're going to tap into this. Let me give me a right here. Turn right. And then, hit left. At least until the next waning moon. I'm going to say one more thing. Hit left. At least until the next waning moon. That's this reunion thing, y'all. And some really stick to me like for real. And it's personal, it sticks. Hazard reported. Well, I wasn't just checking, you know, the people that's been conversating about this. He really was checking me like, come on now, we're gonna do better or not. He was like, you need to come back around, check your energy. And when he said it, he said, that make you the lender or the borrower. And I said, boy, I'm not. I'm not today. I'm not today. But this how God be checking me like, When you truly find your place in a humble place with God, He'll talk to you so much. He was like, is there any more children there here, God, that you can bother, that you can take on? But I'm here for it. That's what I need. I need Him. I want Him. I want to see Him near. And I want Him to be so close to me that every time I turn around, I run into Him. Or every time I do something, He check me. Every time I'm somewhere, I know He right there. Like, for real, that's what I want in my life. And it's so lit because I love God. And I tell Him to turn up on the girl. I was like, turn up on the girl so bad. You hear me? And I'm God because I know if God turn up on me, it's gonna be good and it's gonna stick and it's truly gonna bless my life. Oh, and Sam made me the lender and not the borrower. Then that means I get more than enough. It's nothing for me to lend it, right? Not only there, that means that this money, this job, this way of providing and supply and chain, whatever you want to call it, it belongs to God, right? So what we holding on to it for? If we keep holding on to stuff, how He gonna give us more? Make that make sense? Come on, God, talk to me today. What wrong self food? That why we so lost in ourselves. That's why we like to ship it ourselves. Because we don't want to tell truth. We don't want to accept the facts. And the fact is, God gave me more than enough for me to lend it to help somebody else, to bless somebody else. But not only that, this same somebody is going to help and bless me in the sense that it's going to come back around. I'm going to do something that I enjoy. I'm going to be with my family. We're going to have a blessed and a great time. So, like, for real, I just want to tell me and my family we need to check our energy. We need to do the right thing. Because if you go somewhere else, you're going to spend more than what they ask you. Come on, we're going to talk about it. Jehovah Jireh, you here today. When you're eating out every day, that add up to about the same. Yeah, Jehovah Jireh, just saying we're going to talk about it or not. But it's nothing for you to give it somewhere else. But when it's for you, I'm just saying. It's to bless you, it's to benefit you in a sense where your kids can know their family, your kids can see the bond, your kids can have a good time with family. Your family can come together and be a blessing to love one another. So many things going on. So much to happen. We cried when we was in the pandemic because it kept us away from everybody. But then we get back to everybody, and we still want to get back to them. Come on now, make it make sense or not. Jehovah Jireh. But I'm here for the I'm just saying. So we're gonna do better as an individual. We also gotta do better as a collective. And we gotta see how we can help. But most importantly, we gotta communicate. If you feel it's too much, communicate that. See, what is a better suggestion? Okay, make do on that. Do what you can. And not fathom on what you can't, because at the end of the day, if you can't, you just can't. But if you can and you not, then you're not being the blessing that God has blessed you to be. Come on now. Jehovah Jireh, we got to talk about it, y'all. I'm just saying because I'm tired of this. Tired of the same old. And we got to change. We got to want more. We got to do. Satan is doing his part. Keeping us separated, segregated, um, keeping up chaos, stirring up trouble, keeping our minds troubled, making us speak negativity because we thinking it's harming in our heart, that type of stuff. So come on now, is we gonna be about our Father business or not? Is we gonna reap the blessing God has given us? We can't be stingy and reap the blessing. Come on now, we gotta be a blessing in order to be blessed. It's a blessing to be a blessing. well, thank you for treating me. I'm gonna get right to losing my money. Therefore, I don't want to talk about it. Not only that, but I was sitting down with my mentors and was like, yeah, I have several mentors. I've been mentored. I feel like I've been life coached. And the thing about it, you gotta learn how to follow before you can lead. Every great leader has to follow somebody. Every great leader has to get up under somebody and learn. Every great leader and just come about on their own. No, they have to go through sources and resources and research and study and teaching and guidance and so many more other things. But me and my mentor was talking. Kid, you know, she said something that just hit me so hard. I said, good God, I don't even want to talk. And I've been saying it, but I didn't know how to say it in a sense where it didn't come out offensive. But then God used me, us, the black community, as an example. And it's crazy because this is the month of Black History, but it was a month of conviction for me, a month of resolution, a month of redemption. And God showed me so many things, y'all. It's crazy. But let's talk about this truth. If we want to be honest, we want to tell the truth, we want to shame the devil, it's going to hurt. But all I know is the truth is going to set us free. So, why do we have a Black History Month? To remind us to look into our heritage once a year, 1 month out of the year. To remind us that we came from slavery. To remind us how we used to be treated. Ah, God, and if you want to talk, we want to talk today. Let's get straight to the facts. Or is it to remind us that how we used to be treated, we treat other races the same? Come on now, we gonna talk about it or not. Jehovah Jireh is on here for. Or is it to remind us that how they used to kill us for no reason, used to call us ignorant, used to say we acted like monkeys, for us to be doing the same to our own people, killing people for no reason, acting ignorant because we act like we don't know no better. When you know better, you do better. I'm just saying we're going to talk about it or not. Let's talk about it because Jehovah's Jireh. Not only that, let me show you how God works. He's amazing. And I'm here for it and I love it. And I want him to keep doing it. I want to talk about, hmm, no, how we act like monkeys. How they say we relate to them, but we out here wilding out, turning up stuff, acting a fool. But what she hear me with, baby, when I say eat, all 2024, I'm here for it. We don't want Black History is Dr. King voted for us to have equal rights. Okay. No more celebration. Okay. But this one, and my people, yeah, my people. I'm talking about my people. My people, see people. My people. We don't want to be discriminated against, but we're doing it to other people. We don't want to be separated, but we got HBCUs out here talking about they gonna have all black dorm, all black ball, all black this. Huh? So when my mentor spoke in y'all, when I say I called it, I called it. We don't want to be segregated, but we want to segregate ourselves. Ooh, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat your food. And somebody is hearing me. Somebody ain't caught it. But I'm saying we're gonna make sense of it or we not. Is we gonna be real, keep it 100, or we not? But we don't want nobody to tell us. I need you to turn it up. I need you to turn it up on me. I need you to turn up on us. The guy I'm trying to hit my people. I'm trying to hit my people. I'm trying to hit us as a whole. All races are going through something. We all bleed the same color blood. We may be different color, this, and the third, but we all fighting something. We all didn't been enslaved for some reason or another. We all have been hurt, killed, canceled out for some reason or another. What makes us so special? And it comes to so many other things that's been out here in place. Make sure I get this direction right. But so many different organizations, communities, and different things that's happening nowadays. Y'all don't want to be separated. Y'all don't want to be picked on or picked out. Or y'all don't want to be treated indifferently, but you separate yourself. You put yourself on the platform to be treated differently. So if you stand out, then what makes you think people ain't gonna talk about it? God, I'm just here. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here. I'm just here. But if we gonna talk about it, y'all gotta eat out the truth because I need to help our people. We lost. We let the devil trick us out of coming together and being one, being unified. God bless when people are in agreement. God is in the midst of agreement. God is for when two and three are get. I mean, God, we're gonna talk about the word when we not. I done told y'all cannot get part of the word and not get all of the word. Y'all can get a piece of the word and not get all of the word because I'm gonna give you all of the word. I'm not gonna give you the half truth. I'm not sugarcoating it for you. It's been going on for too long and don't nobody want to talk about it, but don't nobody want to speak up because everybody's scared for what? For why? I ain't got no respect of a person because God ain't got no respect of a person. I know I don't fear nobody but God. That part. If God come for me, I done get in there at that point. Y'all see what's up. And he stay coming for the girl. And I get in order and I fall in line. But you know what? I'm going to take my outs and I'm going to keep going and I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to learn my lesson until I actually Learn to do better. That part. Because ain't no man perfect but God. But is we gonna tell the truth? Or is we gonna speak on the facts? Or we gonna keep acting blinded like we don't see it? But we don't see it till somebody else bring it to our attention. Huh? Or we don't speak on it till somebody else say so. I'm not, girl. I ain't gonna say nothing. They call me. I ain't just gonna put myself out there. I'm gonna assert myself. But I'm saying, what's your responsibility? Is it your responsibility to love, or is it your responsibility to lie? Is it your responsibility to hold your fellow man accountable, or leave them high stranded to dry, suffering to die, hanging from a tree? We're gonna talk about it or not. I'm just being honest. Or we're really gonna come to the rescue and help by doing the right thing, help by saying the right thing, help by giving a solution and not just speaking on the problem. Help by being authentic and honest and transparent. And even though the truth gonna hurt, but the truth is what's real, and eventually it's gonna set a person free. But they gotta come to terms with that truth that you're giving them. They may be angry for a while, they may be angry for a moment, but our reality, if it ain't the truth, then what you say? If it ain't the truth, what you mad for? If it ain't the truth, what is bothering you for? Hmm? If something was the truth about me, one thing I know, two things for sure, baby, it ain't bother me. Oh, okay. Well, you know they saying something. Oh, they. Oh, okay. Y'all ain't that. Y'all ever noticed me being that color? That part. Well, you know we heard. You did. Hmm. Okay. Yes, I drink a little bit of milk. But milk is for my reflux. So I'm just saying, like for real. We want the truth, or we don't want the truth. If we're gonna talk about it, or we not gonna talk about it. Now, excuse me, because I gotta brush my teeth. It's just the issues you have with braces. The one thing I know, two things for sure, I would not walk around with something in my teeth, and I'm not walking around in the aggravated way. I thought I was brushing my teeth, my toothbrush ain't in here. Wait a minute, it might be in my bag. Yeah. So like for real, for real. I ain't gonna be rude. I ain't just gonna let y'all watch me brush my teeth. But I'm gonna play this song, then I'm gonna wrap up this session because this song right here, like, y'all. When I say y'all understand the struggle, that the struggle is real, and that we all can relate in some kind of way, some form, fashion. Y'all don't understand that every person in this world on this earth is here for a reason. God put us here for a reason. Even when God put Satan here for a reason, it was a perfect setup, as I learned from Sunday, that He put him here so that we can understand that we need God. You cannot appreciate the good without the bad. You cannot honor and respect what's positive without the negative. You cannot be of good cheer and you don't even know what it is to be broken, to not have, to lack, to suffer, to go through, to feel alone. Come on now. You don't know the next person's struggle. You don't know what they bearing. You don't know what they going through, and you got the nerve to say, "Well, I don't want to be bothered again." Is you Don't check your energy or not. What you take this job for and you don't want to be around people? Make that make sense. What you take this job for and people aggravate you? Make that make sense. You got 50 million jobs, but one and it's one you. But all these 50 million jobs aggravate you. I mean, what's the common denominator? We're gonna talk about the facts right now. I'm just saying I'm here for Jehovah Jireh. Y'all ain't real. Y'all ain't ready for the truth. I'm just saying we're gonna talk about it or not, but I am going to give it to y'all because today I feel like if I don't give it all out today, that something I'm gonna lose something, or God gonna come for me, and God ain't coming for me. I will not sacrifice my life for anybody. Point blank period. Because Jesus paid the price for me already. So why would I look like sacrifice for somebody else? I'm not. But I am gonna give you the real. I'm gonna give you nitty gritty. I'm gonna give you the truth, and it's just what the facts is. So like for real. Y'all, we gotta change. We gotta do better. But everybody tick you off. Everybody make you upset. Everybody disturb you. Sound like you need to be at home by yourself at all times for all whatever 50 million reasons that are probably irk your nerves. But God didn't mean for man to be alone. That's why He made him somebody. But you want a husband or you want a wife, but you can't even stand to be with yourself. So what makes you think God finna bless you with anybody else? You run away people because they get on your nerve or they don't know what you're going through or they a lie. This is all these excuses, but you ain't talk to nobody about it. Who got the issue? Who got the problem? But don't nobody want to open up their mouth and say what's real. Get it out. Say it. Girl, you can't hurt my feelings. Boy, what is gonna do? What is gonna do? Nothing. People respect the truth. People honor the truth. People love the truth. But make it the hardest thing to do on earth. Come on now. How we friends, but you can't even talk to me? How we go together, but you can't even open up? How you my child, but when you need something, hey God, yeah, that's everybody. When they need something, they got a lot to say then, don't they? They want to talk about it then. They want to hit you up then. They want to check on you then. They want to tap in. I'm just saying, or not. But when it's all good in the hood, then what's up? What's up? What's really good? Because at the end of the day, especially people that's gifted like me, and I've been in contact with many seers. That's people that see stuff in the spiritual realm. And me, I'm still learning about my gift. I'm still making room for my gifts. But God give me things when it comes to people. All I gotta do is be in your presence. But the thing about it, that those very people that don't want to do the work or don't want to work on themselves or feel like they not the issue and have not acknowledged that they got a problem is the main ones that get offended. It's the main ones that got a problem with me. It's the main ones that want to stay away from me, but that's fine because at the end of the day, so, bruh, that's your problem, not mine. But you're not finna flick your problems on me. You're not finna flick your pain on me. But you want my help, but you don't want me to tell you the truth. Like, come on now, we're gonna talk about it or not. But you want me to be your friend, but you don't want me to be your friend. Because apparently not, because friends are honest. Friends are trustworthy. Friends are loyal. I'm just saying, friends don't cover it up or sugarcoat or tell you just a little bit. Friends don't keep secrets from you. I'm just saying we're gonna talk about it or not. That is not your friend. I'm here to tell you that is not your friend. I'd have my share of friends, and trust me, that is not your friend. So don't use the word so lightly. Ooh, bestie. Ooh, best friend. Ooh, friend. Word. You don't have time for them. You don't make time for them. You do what you want to do. Every time we turn around, you somewhere with somebody else, but we're your friend. Oh, okay. How many times you help your friend? How many times you check on your? How many times are you truly there for your All your friends ain't got no money. That part. But your friend, I'm sure, can pray you up out of something. One thing I know, prayer covering over you, praying for your child. I'm just saying. I'm sure that friend got a bed or a blanket or something. That part. I'm just saying. I'm sure a friend got some cereal, some Cheerios, something they can break bread. That's what I'm saying. But have you ever counted how many times you've been over your friend's house versus how many times you've been to they? Oh, I'm saying, but they want the truth, God. I'm just gonna give it to them. Jehovah Jireh. I'm just here. Huh? You travel the distance for what you want, when you want it, how you want it. You spend the money on what you want, when you want it, how you want to. But I'm just saying, who do you really love? Who do you really respect? Who do you really honor? I'm just saying, am I being used or not? Are you being used or not? I'm just saying, we're gonna tell the truth or we're gonna shame the devil. I'm just saying, I'm here for it. Jehovah Jireh, but it's the facts. But anywho, I'm gonna let y'all hear this song, then we're gonna wrap up what I was talking about earlier, and we finna make it do what it do. I'm just saying, y'all, when y'all hear this, take it in, cause this is my life testimony. I can't even lie to you. This is my life testimony. It's so real. It's so lit. But I'm finna get after y'all hear this song. I'm finna tell y'all about the blessings God has shown me that haven't even came to fruition yet, but in the making. And I'm gonna show you how good my God is, how He gonna make good on His promises, because He don't owe me nothing, but because He loved me, He's gonna complete the perfect work that He began. He started in me to the ends of the earth. So guess what? It's my reaping season. It's my year for prosperity. It's my year to walk in God's truth, His light, and His love. And guess what? I can't do that unless I tell the truth. Because guess what? If I don't put that opportunity out there or put it in the atmosphere or put it on display, then how can you know that God did it? How can you know that His hand was up on it? How can you see it? Everybody like, oh, Shona, you doing so that? Now Jehovah Jireh. Oh, Shona, you get it. Jehovah Jireh. Shona, how you do? Jehovah Jireh. How many times do I need to say it? There is no other way I can. Oh, my provider. Big G-O-D. You down with G-O-D? Yeah, you know me. I'm just saying. Talk better than that. Talk about my friend, my savior, my King Jesus. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. But yeah, catch this song. When we get done, I'm going to tell y'all about what's to come. Expect it. It's finna happen. God already told me I'm finna bless you so big that if you had not lived it, you won't be able to see it. And I thank the pastor from Atlanta, Pastor Craig, but when he came to Mount Zion, baby, he wrote the word. And when I say I caught it, I fell on my face because it knocked me out. Do you hear me? My elevation, my increase, my promotion, and my expansion is happening now for me because I'm in it. And guess what? I'm just loading the plane. We need to go. All right, all right, God. All right, God. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But yeah, Jehovah Jireh. If you don't know, you better ask the man. Because I know a man who can do anything. And guess what? He gonna do it. And he not gonna hesitate. He not gonna play around. He gonna make it happen. Because he does not play about me, his child, whom he blessed to live this life. And he know I'm living for him. Simple as that. It's simple as that. Let's get it. friend said she was watching it. If you ain't so much watching. Talk to him. You surprised? They said this though. Yeah. Yeah. This how I am living. This is not Hey! That's how you gotta see it. I don't care what the devil said. I don't care what the doctor said. I don't care what man said. At the end of the day, when God got a timing of your life, you're just when he's here, he's out. He's When you know that you know that you know. Do you hear me? Listen, when I say y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Let me go and give it to you because I only got a few minutes. I'm heading to my appointment. I done made it. Baby, just say it. But, kids, you not. Three, three months ago or so, there was a situation happening. I was like, Lord, I'm not going to drop my life and move back home. I was like, yeah, people going to have to step up. I said, because I know you didn't bring me all the way here to get established and everything that I worked so hard for, God, for me to leave it. And then I was in the uproar. I was uncomfortable and I was just all over the place. And I'm just like, look, Jesus, I said, now I was like, I'm here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. And at that point in time, I wasn't ready. I still was in a space. I still was struggling. I still was going through something because here to my no. And I had to be honest with God to say that, Lord, I am not ready. I'm not ready. And I was just saying it, but saying it that I'm not gonna do it and telling God what it is that I'm gonna do, this, and the third. So God, He came for the girl. He did. He came for the girl. He said, okay. He said, I understand you're not ready, but you can't tell me what it is you're going to do because at the end of the day, I'm the one that established your plan. So everything, he gave me every promise, y'all. But at the same time, he gave it to me. And just as quick as he gave it to me, he took it away because it was not his purpose and his plan for my life. He let me fathom what true love is. He let me fathom what it is to have somebody that pours into you, that love you unconditionally, that support you, that love you just as much as you love your kids. And then guess what? He took it away. To have a great job, a awesome job. Matter of fact, I got two brilliant jobs plus my own business, but those have been a little rocky in a sense where I'm doing them, but I want to do more, but I feel stuck. How he established me, give me a vehicle, give me a house, but I'm struggling to keep up with the rent. Don't nobody want to tell the truth because they don't want to tell you their lifestyle. They act like you got something to hide or you covering up. Baby, one thing I know, two things for sure, so they ain't never ashamed of nothing. She ain't never cover up nothing. I'm gonna speak the facts. Where it seemed like I got more than enough, I do because Jehovah Jireh. But at the same time, I got real struggles and I got real bills and I got real life that be life in. And my kids, oh my God, I want to make the money that these kids think I here for. But I'm just being real. We're gonna talk about it or not. He gave me a vehicle, and the road's about to turn up. Just saying. All right, the him a windshield. I got a crack in it. I'm just saying. We're gonna talk about it or we not. We're gonna tell the truth or we not. And this is reality. This is life. But God is showing me that He's establishing my prayers. He's giving me my heart desire. But when am I going to establish His word for my life, His will for my life, and His desires for my heart, for my legacy, and for the purpose He put me here for? So I had to step back and assess myself. I had to step back. What, Tuki? What are you talking about? Here, hold this. Hold that one. Let me have this. Can I have that too, please? Thank you. Tata. Thank you, baby. So, where I'm doing it. Yes, life is great. There's nothing I can complain about. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Yet, I still don't feel fulfilled because there is so much more. So much is given, much is required, and there's so much more for me. God don't want me to just sit on it. So when I was telling y'all, he was telling me to tell my cousins to get ready to going home. That was true. And I was like, look, when he said that, I said, going home? What you? I said, look, G, what you? I said, didn't we just talk about this? Didn't we just talk about this? I said, the Lord, you talking about going home? What they mean? But you know what? I was in obedience. I sent them a text man. Now I know they probably like, what this girl talking about? Her go show me with her actions. Oh Lord, I'ma just like it. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, I know how they do. I know how they do. But at the same time, be obedient because that's what he told me to do. Kids do not. When he said it, I was like, okay, God, whatever that means, I trust you, Lord. And when you say you trust him, then one thing about it, he gonna trust that trust and see just how much you trust him. So kids, you not realist to call me talking about a house. And I was like, man, look, geez, I'm better than where I was at. I'm working on a lot. Could be so much better. Could be in a greater space. But God said, is you gonna let me make do on the promise? Oh God, that I spoke to you. And I said, okay, Jesus, I don't want to talk about it. Just what you need from me. So I'm talking to this realtor, and he's talking about this house that I had looked up online, and that's how I ended up contacting him. And was sending my information. He had contacted me, but he was like, yeah, we can look at it. He was like, that'll be great. He said, when can you make it to town? Because I told him that I live out of town. Then I was like, well. I'm coming to town this weekend. I said it'd be great if I could look at it Saturday morning. He's like, okay, let's do it. So as he was talking to me, he was talking about the FHA, and I knew what that was a little bit to a certain extent because I had researched that. But then he was like, yeah, he said, we even have another program where you probably won't even have to pay much down. And the probably gonna cover all your closing costs and this, and the third. And I said, well. He said, really? He said, you shouldn't have to do much of nothing. And I said, much of okay, Jesus. I said, okay, God, I hear you. Then he said, yeah, that program is called Welcome Home Program. I said, wait, time out. Wait a minute. I said, now listen, sir. I said, excuse me. He said, yeah, the Welcome Home Program. I said, now listen. I said, I need 48 hours to cut check you back. I need to talk to my guy. At this point in time, I'm literally in my office at work, about to shout, about to lose my being, ready to throw the phone across the room. And I said, can I please get 48 hours to contact you back? He said, well, how about this? I'm going to send you my lender information because every person I've sent to her, she has closed on the house. She has ensured that their application has went through. I said, now, wait a minute, Jesus, because God, in my mind, I'm like, Lord, where do I qualify for this? The flesh is saying, do you have what it takes to get? I said, okay, Jesus, I'm gonna trust you, God. I said, can I please? Can I please? He said, well, I'm gonna have a contact you anyway, so you can go and get started on the process. Now here go the flesh. Here comes Satan. I want to talk about what you qualify for, what you got, what you don't got, this, and the third, all at the same time. And the life that I'm living right now, the moment that I'm living, I'm walking in Bible time, I'm like, okay, yeah, I need 48 hours because right now I'm finna shout. And I said, I can call you back. I told him, yeah, I will contact her. Now, not only that, I guess off the phone, of course, you know I'm shouting, right? I'm at work, I'm hollering and screaming in my office. Yeah, that part. They know Shonay, she gonna get her praising. Hallelujah. I can't go where my Jesus can't go, that part. So if they don't understand that, they don't know what to tell them, but it is what it is. Just like y'all see me at church shouting them 5-inch heels, and ain't broke a toe, ain't broke a nail, and ain't broke no furniture, that parts. Guess what? They get the same injury wherever I go in the name of Jesus. Whether I'm in the car, whether I'm on the job, whether I'm at the school, it don't matter. Because if I want to call on Jehovah Jireh, yeah, God, because He is my provider. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That part. So, going on with the situation, this, and the third. So, finally got down there. West Tennessee, yes. In case y'all didn't catch the news, I'm coming home. Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. But not until He says so. But he told me, he said, well, I got some assignments for you. I need you to take care of this, and third. I said, okay, I can do that while I'm there. Then he said, go look at this house. So I went to go look at the house. So um, the man called me on, the man called me on Friday before it was time to go look at the house. And he like, I just need to let you know that the house has been marked pending, so that means somebody else is looking at the house. I said, okay, that's fine. He said, you still want to see it? I sure do. Because the devil is a lie. You will not get me out of this race if my God has spoken. I'm just saying it. You're going to let God make do on the promises that He has promised you. That's basically what it is. We're going to talk about it or not. So I was like, yeah, I still want to see it. So when I got to the house, I beat the man to the house. No, two. No. You're not getting up here. No. Kid you not. I beat the man to the house, and me and Janai was just looking at the house, this, and the third. Y'all, when I pulled up to the house looked just like this house I had looked at once before when I stayed in Jackson. It looked very similar to the same house, kids, y'all not. When I walked to the back and seen the deck with the pool on the back, I said, now look, Jesus. Now you're trying to be funny because the house was exactly like the house I looked at. And kid you not, I was going for this house and I was so upset because I need the cosign and my mom wouldn't cosign for me. And I'm like, now I'm trying to better myself. I was at a pretty stable stance. But at the same time, when it's not for you, it's not for you. At the same time, if it's not the time, God is not going to let it fall through for you. And at the same time, I can't get mad because don't nobody want to bet on me. That part. Therefore, but I was so upset because I never really asked my parents for anything. And truth be told, that was one time and one time only situation that I asked, and I was like, I ain't never asking no more. And I meant that, but God brought that back around too. Yeah, you really. I'm telling you, now be careful what you say, because you will eat your words. But kid you not, since I've been grown, since I've been out of school, since I graduated 2008, I've always been on my own. I always done for myself. And my parents have, they probably have intercepted for me a couple of times, but far as just everybody thinking I got a burn the gene and they just take care of me, now that is not what it is. Jehovah Jireh take care of me because God has allowed me to be a great provider, and I've always had two jobs, and I always went hard for my family and my kids. Like, that's just who I am, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, like, for real, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna tell the truth or not. But for real, for my parents to really step up, the most that they've ever stepped up for me was last year, and I was in a very tough place. And I thank God for them because they was able to step up in the midst of all that they was going through. And let's be real, we're gonna talk about it or not. But back to the point, y'all kids, y'all know this house was the same. And I said, wait a minute, time now. I told you, not give me the oil. Baby, I went ahead and started blessing the house on the inside, knowing the doors and everything, this, and the third. So the owner of the house pulled up a lady, and she was like, excuse me. I was like, yes, ma'am. She said, are you here to see the house? I said, yes, I'm waiting on the realtor. I was like, he should be pulled up in a second now. She was like, oh, okay. She was like, well, you do know it's under contract. I said, yes, ma'am. She was like, you know what that mean, right? I said, yeah. I said, somebody else is looking at the house. And she was like, yeah. She was like, so you still want to look at it? Again, Satan, you was not finna throw me out of the race, because if God has spoken, that settles it now. What my response was to her was, I understand there is a contract on the house. I said I'm not praying that anything will fall through for anybody else, but I am saying that if it does fall through, honey, yes, ma'am, you have a plan B. Look at God, because either way it goes, this house is sold for you. And I put it just like that. Now, you think I'm finna to downplay somebody else or talk bad about somebody else? No, I'm not. I'm not even finna wish evil or anything ugly on the next person, but I am going to say, if anything was to happen that it did not work out for them, I am here because I am the plan B. But all at the same time, I'm going to glorify and thank God that they are applying for the house, because even if that one don't work out for me, guess what? He got something so much better. Look at God, and I can't wait. I cannot wait, because if it's better than that, my Jesus, more than what I could ask for. Do you hear me? All I got to say is, yes, ma'am. I'm here to look at the house, and I thank God. Y'all, I asked the realtor. Once he got there, the lady said, I'm going to give y'all some time. I asked the realtor once he got there, I said, they do this pool and this jacuzzi come with the house. He said, I said, are they taking this with them? He said, He said, they're not taking it with them. They come with the house. I said, well, Janaya laughing at it because she said, we joking. I said, oh my God. Goes inside the house. No. Goes inside the house and stainless steel appliances. Look at your yeah. You see what I did with this Tuki right here? Goes inside the house and keeps stainless steel appliances in the house. And I said, now, excuse me, sir. I said, now, if they taking these appliances with them, or he said, no, they come with the house too. I said, look at God. Y'all, 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom house in a nice subdivision. Front yard, backyard, plenty of space. That's all I worry about is the yard for my kids to play. And also, too, because I have a nice little kitchen area so I can have space to cook. So I was like, okay, well, what's the next step? This, and the third. We talked about the next step. He said, so once you talk to her, you need to go on and put in your application. So all I hear God is saying that if it's working for you, what you in a rush for? So, I have not did anything else until God tell me to move. Now, today, he told me to go on and put in your weed. So that's what I'm going to do. But now, what God going to make new one? That's up to him. That's up to him. At this point in time, all I know is that I want to do my part, because faithful that works is dead. And I want to do what thus said the Lord, following his obedience, his will, his pursue, his time, when he speak and move, when he tells me to share his will, and trust that he will work it out for my good. Yeah, that's part of the blessing. That's blessing number one. Blessing number two, I told y'all about the job. So, kids, you not, like, this job is a temporary job, and I believe that it's going to be here until I get ready to move back home. Not only am I moving back home, God has told me everything that I established here, everything that I accomplished here, He want me to take it back home because there's a dire need for what it is that I desire to do. But not only that, the calling and the purpose that God has on my life, y'all. Well, this is just the itsy bitsy, because the stuff that occurred, and this couple of my cousins they know because I put them into play. But the things that's gonna happen on my move, on my way back home, y'all can't even fathom. Not only that, I'm gonna drop this bomb and then I'm gonna get off here. He woke me up this morning. He said, well, he really told me this the other day, but he just reminded me of it this morning. He said, I'm sending you back home to where your true love is. I said, well, Lord. And you know what? I've been telling people, if you tell me what it is that you want from God, do not tell me till you're ready. And you know what? For about a week, I've been telling the Lord, now I'm not ready. I don't want to know who my husband is. I don't want to know the man that you got for me. I don't even want to know what this. I said right now, I just want to focus on me, pouring to me this, and the third. But kids, y'all not. The other day, He resurrected something in me, and I just told him, I said, okay, Lord, I lied. I'm ready. I said, I'm ready for it. And that's what he gave me this. And then he reminded me of it today. And I said, God, I said, I'm not going to play with you today. So I'm just saying, when y'all see me gloating, when y'all see me smiling, when y'all see the goodness of the Lord all over my life, the favor of God, it is not fair. I'm sorry. It's just not fair. But I'm going to do what he tell me to do because at the end of the day, I want to reap my blessings. I want to sow good things, and I want to be of good courage, and I want to walk in humility and discernment and know that what God has for me is simply just for me. And guess what? Shawnee Michelle Carter need no excuse for being her, and I'm gonna keep living my life out loud on display so y'all can see the glory of God all over my life and see that I had no hand in this, but it was nobody but Jehovah Jireh. And guess what? I need no excuse for being me. Because guess what? I'm not talking to him like he owes me something, but I'm talking to him like he promised me something, and I'm going after what